Hello and welcome back to Norfolk Airguns. We're back. Summer is done. Kids are back at school. Happy days. Long 6 weeks. Right, let's get on with our first video, shall we? Let's head into that intro. So, what are we looking at now we are back? Well, we're going back to the early 2000s. It's a PCP. It is very heavy Logun S-16. Down. So why don't we head to the table view and have a check it out, shall we? As always, we'll work our way from the back. Then you have this buddy bottle, which is also used as the rifle rest. Coming forward on the back here, good place to actually put it is your regulator, your fuel pressure gauge, good place for it to live. Then you have your bolt, safety, which I like because it's a metal switch, lovely. Metal blade, yep. Got a pistol grip with a little bit of steepling on. Come down a bit more, and we have our release catch for the magazine, which we'll look at shortly. A bit more down, we have a rubber foregrip with some steepling, and then it does come with its own silencer. Now the magazine for this rifle, this is what you used to get. It's a multi-shot mag, double shot. You can hold 8 per magazine, and it is self-indexing when using. Let's straight onto the feature shell with the S-16. So it's got a black moulded pistol grip. It also has 11mm dovetail mounts, so you can put a scope on it. It comes with a 16-shot self-indexing magazine, so it has two 8 shots. It has a 16mm bull bar barrel and a 400cc cylinder, which is also used as your shoulder rest, as they put a slip over it so you can shoulder it properly. The bolt is stainless steel super speed bolt action, making it nice and easy to cock and to load the next pellet, and it also comes with its own silencer. And now on to the technical. The Logun S-16, this is a Mark 1, coming 177 and 22. The total length of the rifle is 39 inches, about 90 centimeters, with a barrel length of 14.5 inches, that's 36 centimeters. The rifle itself, it's fairly heavy. It's 3.5 kilos, so just under 7.9 pounds. So it is heavy. That's without a scope as well. Power-wise, it was advertised as a 12 foot-pounder. So we'll see how close it still is to that now. Nice and easy. Let's head out onto the garden range and see what she does, shall we? So before we head out, I thought about it. I'll show you how we load these. It's nice and easy. So that'll be how it goes in the rifle, that one. So nice and simple. Put a pellet in, spin it. Put your pellet in, spin it. And there we go. One fully loaded magazine. So let's also have a quick look before we head out. How you feel the buddy bottle. Now you used to get a big fat probe with an S-16 on it, give away to which it goes on. You've got your end. Simply screw it on. To your hose, which is connected obviously to your cylinder. And then just fill her up. Now it's a 400cc tank. I personally wouldn't go that high. I still sit, let's It says 300 bars maximum. I still say sit at around 200, which is about your average for a PCP, and we're leaking. That's a good start. Try again, shall we? I think I need to tighten it up a little bit. I'll do that. They were very finicky. They still are quite finicky. Try again, shall we? Feels a bit better. But they're still going to leak, because that's what they do. Right, 200 bar, go! So it's sitting just below 200 bar, and then you have to take them off quick, because they leak quick. So, nice and quick. He says nice and quick, as this is a 2-minute clip. Off, and then that goes into the back where your gauge is, just below it. And again, you want to make sure it's a bit finicky. You start on the table, and I'll bring it back up in a second. There we go, we're going in. And then spin her in. And you'll hear a little hiss. It's charged. Charge it around. And you can see at the back, max pressured. In the full range. Right. So now let's head out to the range. Right. Target is downrange. Now, when you want to load the rifle, put the bolt and sort of half it. You get your magazine, sides in, full cock, push it forward. She's ready to go. Right, so we'll do a 5 shots. So these are Logun penetrator pellets, which is what the gun does actually prefer, and we'll see if it's okay with anything else. Helps if I pop these open normally, otherwise you can't see. Yeah. I might just do all 8 while I'm here. That's it, isn't it? Yep. So that's the 8 shots of the Logun penetrator. Let's see if it likes any other pellets, shall we? That's what the pellet's done. hid in a cave. See how well it did, shall we? Go back inside for a minute. And there we go. There's the results of the sets of 2.2s that I own. Don't own many. Logun penetrators, which I thought it was going to hit like the most. I've clearly been proven wrong. JSBs, JTS. The ones it seemed it liked the most were BSA Gold Stars. And Ross is pretty decent as well. All about average. But I'd say the best grouping, oh, this one, there's 7 there. See, that's a bit splatty. That's a bit splatty, a wild one. That's a bit of a line. And that's just shredded it up there. But there we go. So as always, we've done the pellet test. Let's see what it does on the chrono, shall we? Now let's check the trigger pull weight of the Logun. Safety is still on. Get the magic box. As you see, I'm aiming in the safe area. There we go. Right. Safety's on, isn't it? Silly sausage. Try again. Right. .77. Have another one just to check. I didn't cock it, did I? It doesn't. Normally help to cock the gun. Buggered that up, so I couldn't get it out. Would help if I pellet with it. .49. So there we go. So it's about £2 for your trigger pull weight, which ain't too shabby. Well, there we go. That's the Logun S-16, which is an old PCP now, shall we say, from the early 2000s. I've always liked it. It's a very much hit and miss rifle with a lot of people. Only problem now, if things do go wrong with these, they do become a bit difficult to repair because a lot of the parts aren't made. With this one, there had to be a part completely remade from brass, which is internal. And at the time, that was about 250 quid. So a bit high for one piece on the inside to be made. You can service them. They are FX seals, who FX took over Logun. And you can see that in one of the other rifles, the Logun Solo FX. That's what they took over. But in my eyes, I love it. It's a good gun. It's a childhood gun. Bit heavy for stalking. wandering around stalking. It's perfect for just finding a nice little position and shooting. As you saw, it's not overly, not what I'm looking for. It's not inaccurate when it's properly tuned in. So this is scoped in for, it's actually my dad's rifle, this one. So the scope is scoped in for him, not me, which ain't too bad what you got out of that. Pellet wise, it did definitely like the DSA Gold Stars. I think that was the best group. Power wise, it did dip into the FAC mark, but it's quite warm outside today, so PCPs in the sun don't like it. But it did sit at 12 foot-pound a lot of the shots. I think it dipped down to about 11.9 once. I can't remember. I'll put it here. Here you go. But out of the 14 shots, I think a couple did just go above 12. But it then settled back down again. So it may be a pellet test again to find out which pellet is best to keep it under power. That's for another day and not for on camera, because not many people are going to buy these. We can't buy them anymore. They have to be second hand, and it's risking it if they have any issues internally. But me, as I said again, I love it. I love this gun. It's a Marmite rifle. I love it or you hate it. And I was shooting this as a kid. My dad, this is, like I said, Papa Airgun. This is his, and he's had it since brand new. So that's how old this one is. You can get a Mark II, but again, they are hit and miss. The only real difference, I think it's got a slightly different regulator, and it has a fully shrouded barrel rather than the little silencer at the end. So yeah, that is a Logun S-16. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye for now.